legal team. Thank you. Sir, ẹ jọ̀ọ́, kí ló lè fà á nírú case báyìí tí àwọn èèyàn ti pariwo síta? 15 people ló wà nínú ilé yẹn as at the time tí kìíní ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀. Up till this moment, up till now, none of the 15 ni wọ́n detain. Ẹ̀sà ó dẹ̀ máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀ tá a máa ń rí tó jẹ́ wípé tó bá jẹ́ bus stop lásán lèèyàn ti kú, even àwọn tó bá gbàgbẹ́ kọjá ọlọ́pàá máa rí ìdùnnú wọn máa fún wọn. So lórí eléyìí kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ tí ò sí kankan nu wọn kan detain láti investigate? Ṣófin náà ni àbí ó ní nǹkan ní sà? Thank you, sir.
Yes, first, we are doing a very, very significant job. At all points, we'll be calling our office and asking a lot of legal advice and then how to go about this case. Mo mọ̀ pé mátà yìí wọ́n àtẹ̀sẹ̀ àwọn suspect. Wọ́n àwọn suspect kan. And you know, in any criminal matter, there will be prime suspects. Prime suspects mean pé àwọn ilé wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ mú wọn because they are actually at the locus stabilis. Ibi tí nǹkan ti ṣẹlẹ̀ gbogbo wọn wà bẹ́ẹ̀. Even kó jẹ́ bàbá yòó, kó jẹ́ ìyá yòó, kó jẹ́ àbúrò, ẹ̀gbọ́n. Tí yòó kan bá ṣàtìkú níbì kan, gbogbo àwọn tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n ti di prime suspects. Torí pé wọ́n wà níbi tí nǹkan yẹn ti ṣẹlẹ̀. Now, in criminal justice administration, then thorough investigation should be done. Very, very thorough. That's why in the United States of first world countries, you see a case file, once it is open, it is there for 40 years. Even so, insofar as they continue investigation, there has no need the iron cast evidence to charge these people to court or to prosecute them. The case file will continue to be open. Ó dìgbà tí wọ́n bá conclude investigation lórí pé àwọn ti rí iron cast evidence mean pé evidence tó jẹ́ pé nobody can discredit even in court examination whatever court máa gbé pẹ̀lú ó dẹ̀ máa gbà wọlé ó dẹ̀ máa ṣiṣẹ́ lórí ẹ̀. So eléyìí àwọn sound criminal justice administration nìyẹn. But in Nigeria a lot of like Komina has said a lot of things interplay, compromise and all that, corruption. So you cannot rule all these things, all these facets out. But where there is a sound criminal justice system, in fact, all these people will have to be investigated thoroughly and the investigation should be concluded and charged to court. Justice in this case only requires three cardinal things. 1, thorough investigation. 2, arrest of suspects.
Àwọn tó wà ń bẹ̀ kọ́ tó kọ́ bá gbé kámẹ́rà sójú ẹni tó sọ̀rọ̀. Èèyàn tí ó sọ̀rọ̀ ni wọ́n gbé kámẹ́rà sójú ẹ̀.
He's not doing it for namesake or popularity. He's doing it genuinely. And when we are studying him, we have seen that the person that we can work with to achieve this goal. And that is why the aim is justice. And we have written several letters, several petitions to the police. And the advice that has been given, we will also key into it. Write these people to make sure that justice is done. We're not going to be swept under the carpet. This thing, it just like it will not be like a clone in the night, which should be casted away. No. We are going to make sure that the objective is achieved and justice is done, not only for Mohbad, but for all and sundry. That's what we need. I don't know whether I've answered that question. Thank you very much.
This is justice for Mohbad is going on. My people, good afternoon. Good afternoon.
I provide
Good evening.
Mothers that are yet to be resolved. And even by layman standard, by the roadside, you will see that this thing appears non-convoluted, it is not difficult if you look at it. if a minister of justice in the country is killed, in a country where minister of justice was killed in his bedroom, that is not in a mob action, in his bedroom, by whatever means, were there no contacts? If rivals were used, were the rivals not licensed? You can trace. I'm sorry, this phone was stolen some days after I bought it. The police in Alago, they got this phone for me. You said, haha. And that was how everybody in my office, in my family was saying, so the police can do anything good. Honestly. And what are we talking about?
Can you record the share to your long?
If we're
Please.
trying away from the realities, it's Mohbad now. Do you know how many other cases that have passed after Mohbad, before Mohbad? We are saying it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Even when there are troubles in some part of the country that we are sitting down and we say it doesn't matter, it's not here yet. Then now that it's telling everybody in the face, you are sending your children out in the day, you don't know what becomes of them. You are only happy when your children return back to you.
Yomi sọ fún kó gbé kámẹ́rà mọ́ yín.
Is that your country?
Tani ẹni tó gbé kámẹ́rà dání bí
Is that
òpònú.
your country? So I want to believe, maybe this one, I believe so much in the core of this organization, and that is why we are working with them. And just like we said, there may be amendment to some plans and some things. We are going to give legal advice to the organization. Elijah gave one the other time. But in the meantime, why is it difficult to do the right thing? Why should I write a petition and my petition will now be subordinated into someone's? I mean, I will not be made to be stand by and
under the carpet.
In my own petition. Questions must be asked. Do you know most of the times all these things are not even in the system, but individual actions here and there? Are we saying even there are hierarchy in the Nigerian police, for instance? If Lagos command is not doing my case very well, I can go elsewhere. Yes. I can go to the next level. I can do it and I continue to do it until justice is achieved. And I think that is what this body, this congregation is out for. We are singling Mohbad case out. We are making it a reference point, a point of contact for needless killing, needless death, needless loss of life that we're seeing every now and then. And I believe, we strongly believe that we will get to the bottom of this.
Amen. Justice for Mohbad. Justice for all. Cameraman, please go in the front of Yomi.
Sister Tenny.
Put it in the speaker.
Okay. We are one for your medical for you. Wọ́n ní kí n sọ fún yín wípé nígbà tí ọ̀rẹ́ Mohbad prime boy tó post kíní CCTV camera fídíò tó wà tí Mohbad ṣe ipò post ẹ̀ wípé immediately Wùmí jáde síta wípé kàn jọ pé kàn má post ẹ̀ kàn má pò ní relevant wípé because at the end of the day ó lè lọ pay for ọkọ wọn. Wípé ọ̀yá kí lẹ́ni kí
kọ́ sọ àwọn gbọ́dọ̀ yẹn ẹgbẹ́ bá jẹ́
wọ́n ní kí n gbé fún yín bá wọn gbọ́.
Evidence of it. before it happened. Wumi said they should not play voice notes. They should not give their own primary relevance because it can favor Mohbad tomorrow. They should not play it. So we want government to do something about it. That is what I'm saying.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for that question, Madam Teddy. Like I have opined severally, as a matter of fact, when I decided to go fully into this justice for Mohbad, when I realized that almost a year plus,
Yes.
there is a snail process in the whole quest for justice. No evidence, and they're in coroner court. They're waiting for toxicology. What I deduced is that one of the reasons why the case could not go to trial was lack of key evidence and witness. And I understand that there is need for us to have a digital and video evidence. So I proceeded to the estates, Royal Pine Estates, where Mohbad actually lived, and I was able to move around, and I was lucky to move into some, facilities to get some first-hand incidents. And again, the CCTV in Mohbad's house, there was somebody in that estate who came on my live show, told me that the person that built Mohbad's house, the same developer built their own houses, or the majority of the houses in that axis in the estate, that they have CCTV installation. And it turns out to be true eventually, though they were able to threaten the person severally that she backed off from our claims. But before she could back off, she told me Mohbad belonged to the WhatsApp of landlords on that estate. Again, when we were able to get court injunction through the police, not the Lagos State Police Command, higher police command, we were able to gain access into the house, and we saw that from the experts that we took down, the CCTV experts, they confirmed that no, this is a CCTV installation. And the only reason why they could not uproot the complete cables that would transmit images was because it was conduit. Before they have to take all the wires out, it's going to take probably building or tearing the whole stuff out. So they couldn't. And that is where we were like, why didn't maybe the family and the legal team then, the police, did they see that? It was when the police that went together, when they investigated, like, wow, what's going on? But it's still the same police. And I still believe in the Nigerian police until they prove otherwise in the next 2 weeks. So the CCTV in Mohbad's house, it must come out. And that is one of the reasons why Madam Teddy is emphasizing that
Nigerian service. No network. Oh. Justice for Mohbad. Yomi Fabiyi ó wà ní conference lọ́wọ́ báyìí pẹ̀lú àwọn ogunlọ́gọ̀ ènìyàn tí wọ́n ń jà fún ìjà ará ìlú, tí wọ́n sì ń jà fún Mohbad ìlérí olúwa ọmọ alọ́ba. Justice for Mohbad, justice for Mohbad is very difficult. It's very tight. It look like we won't get that justice, but by the grace of Almighty God, we know that we will get the justice. Maybe delay, maybe take times, but God is at work. We get that justice. But now, Nigeria service network, it get as it be. The network is not good now, so we should just have a patience thing. The network it will be back. Kí Ọlọ́run kó jẹ́wàá rẹ̀. Justice for Mohbad. Why no network? I don't know why no network. Sorry, my people. If I try to check, maybe I can switch to my. Only if I network want to ask Steve Bio. Someone waking up through another host. I don't know. Maybe I should go through. I don't know the host. Maybe Olori Ebi or Tenomologo. Because this Yomi network is very bad. Network problem. Wow. Wow. What can I do now? I would like to try to check another host. My people, please. Emma Binu any suru. Let me try another host first. Maybe I think Olori network will be okay because my dear brother and sister, my fans, please pardon me. Let me try to check another host network. Maybe at least switch say I want to network one, but the network here, Yomi Fabiyi for now is not okay. So 1 minute, please. I need to cover this so I can check another person's out. Let me see what is going on there. Why no network here? Ẹ má bínú ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi o, mo fẹ́ try láti wo another network gbogbo wọn ó bínú tán ni o. Network ni Yomi gangan ni ò dá, so àwọn náà ò rí wò àwọn other host. Can we all agree? No. Stop. I think this one. Can you know? Okay, this is for Auntie Tenny logo. Maybe we should go for Tenny logo. Let me see another person. Let me see. But I'm going to clarify there. I think. 1 minute. Ẹ má bínú ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi o. Mo ní láti wo tí ọ̀dọ̀ ẹ wà okay ni o. No. I will try to get the best one for you. The other way. Tí Olórí Ẹbí dá.
You understand what they're trying to say? From this audio, I don't know whether the police have access to this. And secondly, throughout the investigation, I don't think Yomi was.
You to clear jù ni mò ń wá ẹ má bínú.
I don't think Yomi was.
Yes, correct. This one is clear. And I'm happy with this one.
No. The mother in question now that they are claiming is impersonator. Who was there when the man was never on a suspect.
Yes. Prime boy.
This one is cool. Eléyìí wà okay.
Concerning that voice note, as she's talking about, I guess there's another one because the information they passed out was Mohbad has phobia for hospital.
Clear that.
And we have series of video where he is crying. I'm in the hospital. Oh, treat me, you understand? So with this, I still believe the people around him, most especially the wife, ask a lot of questions. Yes, sir. If there will be permission, let them play the voice so you can listen to it as well. Yeah, go ahead. Thank you.
Wọ́n ní agbára conference náà wà báyìí o. Àyà. Ohun Mohbad lẹ́ ń gbọ́ yẹn o, ẹ̀yin fans ni.
It's quite sad. We actually fought for
This is sad, man.
But the only thing is that we probably, if every other people attached to him failed him, just the way you don't want the public to fail your child, just the way you don't want the public to fail you, if you go on NYC in a straight line, in a community and another place too,
everybody can buy any.
if we as a society collectively keep this as our collective policy and way of life, this country will get better. We're looking for visas because we want to go and start. We've been so contented with our country. It is one. I don't know who is trying to make this country not working. We should check our ways. Parents should pay less attention to things that are not relevant. They should pay attention to raising children. Social media is bringing children now. We need to give time for our children and work. We need to start engaging and raising children the right way to understand that you need to be looking for things that will be of communal benefits. We should stop our selfish aggrandizement. Everything is about ourselves. You go to church, you go to mosque, you go to shrines about you. We should start thinking about Nigeria. Nigeria is the ultimate that we have. If we take care of Nigeria, it will take care of all of us. And that is why we must stand up. In the next 2 weeks, we must be able to pass the right message on key things that concerns all of us. Taking people's lives and how life will be preserved. Value for human lives is our business. Mohbad's life was taken without dignity and because to what he has as a dream. And that's to be a gift you want to pass to another person, including your child. Just coming up and standing up in the next 2 weeks will put a stop to it. It will be reduced to the barest minimum. Because we have to be united in focus and say, this can never be who and what represents us as a nation. It's quite sad. This voice note is making me get weaker. But if you look like Mohbad just died last week. Exactly. Trust me, I know the government will dare us. They will say nothing will happen. They will make attempts. They will start with the persecution and lies. They will do it. But I am telling you, go back down. I am already sacrificing myself, whatever the lie they should do with me. The public you made me. You gave me the name I have. I want to give out to the public. And if whatever is going to be coming to me is persecution, attacks, lies, I will take it on your behalf, but please don't let it go down the drain without you fighting. You must never beat your country. The public will never go down. Fight on and ensure that justice is served. Let this case stand as a study case that will represent us all over the world, that we as a nation value human lives, and we will never allow any public institution to throw the path of criminality so blatantly. This one is too glaring. They think we are slaves. They think if they're in government position or public institution, the rest of the citizens, we are irrelevant. They believe we are raised with fear. Please, moms, parents, raise children with the ability to express themselves. Stop using torture as a means of correcting children at home. It is adding to the fear those people in government are using as a return back to us. The next generation needs to be grateful to us. Let us do all we can to alleviate the present problem so that we can have a better country.
Love, like, and follow the host.
How many more questions so that we can? How many questions are we doing?
It's okay.
My last question. I was the one that actually said we should need it.
Okay, ask your question then. Probably we take one more than round up. Is that okay?
Yes. Round up.
Or is the Senator actually the Silent Foundation TikTok and also on the platform? Yeah, my question goes to the chambers about the petition being written and telling the witness, I mean the complainant to witness. Sir, is there any form of, is there any way the complainant can go directly to the station and make a proper complaint about it? Since they are not responding to the petition. Thank you.
It's a question.
Guys, I need to change. Ẹni tó ebi tí mo ti ń wo kíní yóò dá ẹni yẹn ọwọ́ ẹ̀ ń gbọ̀n gidi gan ni. So mi ò ní like kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀, ó ti kò clear rárá. Mo dẹ̀ lérò pé ẹ̀yin náà ẹ̀yin fans mi ẹ̀ enjoy ẹ̀ bó ṣe ń ṣe yẹn. So ẹ kí n wá bò mí fún yín, mo fi pé lè máa wà better. Lẹ́yìn tí mo rí ó dáa pé ó ti wà okay báyẹn kí n.
Any of the agencies like EFCC, ICCC and co. So you that wrote petition, that is the complaint, and this person is told my
Sorry.
will be used as a witness
to the state. Because it's here, how come we are good? Come be calculating, and it's not good. Enjoy it.
Okay, you want to understand the question? The complicity of the person. No, I
can manage the side of your
that wrote the petition will be used as the state's witness to prove the guilt of that person. Because it's me that wrote the petition, it's me that the thing happened to. So if someone else is now replaced, if someone else is used in my place, then that's no longer my petition that is being attended to. So we don't know this, but in all that we've said today, we will need. In fact, there is urgency now for us to compile all these things. You may be surprised. All these things may not be at the domain of the police. It may not be with them. Let it get to them officially now. And that is what our office is going to embark upon any time from now. We are going to compile all the evidence, all these things. We are not saying they did it, but let it be investigated. Wow. Is there any complicity in this? Let's see. It's not for us to say, okay, this person did this, but he said this, he acted this way. Let's see, is there a way it's linked with the commission of the crime being investigated? So we are going to do that. We are going to put all these things in one box, and we will now follow it up.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. God bless you.
I have somebody from the United States of America. Madam Rose. Oshun. Hello.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. I can hear you.
Okay, go on with your question now. We can hear you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much.
You can tell us your name and where you're calling from.
I won't want to say my name. I won't want to say my name on the air, okay? But this is Oshun, okay?
Calling from where?
I hope you understand. I'm calling from the United States, okay?
Okay, go ahead.
I'm calling from the United States. All right, my question, okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Yomi, for all you do. Justice is over. Regardless and perfect everything that concerns you.
Can you guys hear?
No, àwọn náà ń pariwo ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń sọ òde jẹ́kọ́ gbọ́
Go
ọ̀rọ̀.
ahead.
We can hear you. Okay. I'm going to direct my question. I'm going to direct my question to the attorney's case, if you don't mind.
Okay, go ahead.
On the 12th, when Mohbad's dad got to Mohbad's house, after he found his son under the staircase where they laid his dead body. He asked Darusha called the police. They took the dead body to the station about Mohbad. When they got to the station, Baba asked for a report. They asked him to write a statement. He told them that he would dictate for them because he can compose himself to write. When the man was done doing that, at the end of the day, they denied to give him the report. They said they would. Now this is my question. It's for the barrister. Please, sir, can you just let us know? Is he in the Nigerian constitution?
How you behave there now?
It's okay for them to send the person away with the dead body when they're supposed to detain them, question them, do an investigation, find out what happens to the person that died, what killed this person. They do not do that. So is it in the Nigerian constitution to send somebody away with a dead body?
Okay. All right.
The station needs to be investigated. The station needs to be investigated.
Okay. Let the barrister respond to that.
I think
Are you talking, Alex?
Pẹ̀lú ariwo táwọn èèyàn pa ń bì báyìí. No, I just put it down the first one, yeah, no.
Okay, hello, ma'am. Good afternoon. Okay. Wait. Oh yeah, introduce yourself and then ask your question.
This is Joker. This is Joker from TikTok. I want to direct my question to the representative sitting here. There was a video that we established that Mohbad died on the 11th. There was an interview between one of those interviews, I don't know if you remember the name, but the guy that Mohbad did medicine after death. So he had an interview where he confirmed twice that Mohbad died on the 11th of September 2023. My question is there a way that the legal team can file a petition or a lawsuit of conspiracy and abetment against the family concerning the actual date that Mohbad died? That is my question.
Can you get that question? Okay, thank you. They will respond to that. Just continue to monitor on TikTok. We have two questions now. Don't let us overload them. Let them answer that. Then we'll take I think that'll be all for now. Then.
Yeah, that'll be all.
2 questions. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mama Joker. Thank you. Okay, you want to answer with the first one?
Yes, I had the second.
But you didn't get the first one?
Yes, I think I heard. Hello? So from Madam Osho, it was asked that the day Mohbad dad got to his residence, he saw the dead body of the young one under the staircase. That was in the news everywhere. I think I read something like that with that. And it was reported that he took the dead body to the police station and that he was not attended to. I want to believe it did not happen. It never happened. Because it is the responsibility of the Nigerian police under the Police Act and other statutes that empowers the police to investigate crime, even if frivolous. It must be investigated with dispatch, and they must come with the conclusion whether at times complainant at the police station may turn out to be the defendant at the end of the day. So they can only determine that after a thorough investigation has been carried out on a reported case that has criminality element within it, let alone when invitation was made to the police and dead body was there, a coroner case. I think the police would dare not do that. But if it happened that way, we've said it, let us collate all this. Let us approach the relevant authorities, and I'm sure the case will turn around in a jiffy. I can assure you that if it really did happen, we will make sure there is no way this one can be swept under the carpet if actually it happened. You know, I keep on saying that. That's for Mrs. Oshodi.
Okay. To the second question that these prime suspects who were nailed in this. Okay. That those people who have been nailed in the circumstances surrounding the death of Mohbad and they not be prosecuted. We know that in criminal justice administration in Nigeria, it is only the police that can prosecute. And where the police refuse to prosecute, we have two legal alternatives.
Yes. Sorry, guys.
One is to file a mandamus in court, compelling them to do that public duty of prosecution. Two, to obtain a fiat from the Attorney General to prosecute privately. Yes. In fact, that's what we have even intended to do in the case of.
I want you to repeat that. I love that one.
Yes, sir. Yes, it is to apply to the Attorney General to give us fiat to prosecute the whole matter privately. So once that is given, we have the legal requisite to prosecute all these people who are surrounded in the circumstances surrounding the death of Mohbad. And these are very, very potent weapons that can be used to make sure that justice is achieved in this matter as an executive summary.
So it shows that we are not without recourse. That we are not, we just said it, that the office will compile all this. Once we can see that we have a good case to go with, police or any other prosecuting body will not deter us from going ahead. the options are not closed for the police alone. We will go ahead. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Voice recording.
Mr. Westo.
Voice
And it
recording.
comes them killing.
Voice
The
recording.
voice recording. Okay. Place the voice recording. Then we'll
No, I
round
need
up.
to go. I need to
Let's have a
check
Oh
back.
yeah, play.
Èyí tó wà bẹ́tà gbogbo tó ń ṣe rádaràda inú òfin o. Ẹni tó gbé ọ̀dọ̀ tì. Tani Friday clear. You see? Ẹ má bínú.
Please, don't even know about this is the one lane for the police. I not play anything. I can't show people. Just so you're alone. I'm not playing any past because thank you, bye-bye.
Somebody made reference to the CCTV in the house. The house that she lives in. She knows that there is CCTV because there was a video, correct me if I'm wrong, where Mohbad was in the kitchen and he was saying, I'm looking at you in the camera. So now somebody is now bringing to the notice of the public that there is CCTV operational in that house. Now this is the voice of Mohbad's wife telling some people that they should not give attention to that concerns around the CCTV. That it might favor Mohbad tomorrow. Maybe if the video comes out, the CCTV
Service in your
comes out,
mouth.
the CCTV.
Service yóò dáa. Ìyára Nàìjíríà pẹ̀lú network problem báyìí. Bóníká tún wáyà sí báyìí. Ọ̀dọ̀ Arifai is very clear. Dáadáa ju side títí Yomi lọ. Ẹni tó ń rìkọ́ọ̀dù ti side Yomi kò rìkọ́ọ̀dù ojú àwọn èèyàn dáadáa. Nígbà tó wá náà kò tún wá sí service court. Oh my God. Thank God ó dé o, service dé o, a dúpẹ́ o. A dúpẹ́ service dé o. Service to travel. Nigeria jaga. Mohbad ló ń kéèyàn rú ní Jésù ẹgbàá mi ẹ dákun ẹgbàá mi. Gbogbo táìmù tí wọ́n ná yẹn fídíò yẹn ni wọ́n ń play yẹn fún àwọn tó wà ní conference. Father Lord. Why this service is like this? Oh gosh. Yomi, ẹ má worry, màá tún lọ wá ń bò mí because mo ní fẹ́ ká miss party yìí. Ẹ má bínú, kí n tún lọ wá ń bò mí. Kí n wá ti tẹni tó bá tún clear because I don't know. Kí ló dé tí gbogbo ẹ̀ ṣe báyìí rádaràda báyìí torí Ọlọ́run.
Should we think like that?
Yes.
Tó dórí ẹ̀rú dẹ̀dá. Service ọmọ yóò dá.
You are complete too.
Ẹ ká manage ti bí.
Yes. Please, we will collate all this. I can assure you.
Mohbad as the manager, and we are not saying his name. Help us to include his manager name.
Everywhere will be touched. We can assure you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I think we all agree that we should draw the reporting on today's press conference. Yes. We have an executive summary already, and as you all are aware, we have a lead to notify the governor as well as so what we're going to do is let's keep close tab. Let's keep close tab.
Ẹ má bínú service kí ló ti ń pè nígbà tó já sí yìí. Ẹ má bínú. Because mo fẹ́ lọ gbé àwọn tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n ní kíni wọ́n ní lọ́nì lọ́wọ́ ẹ kó tẹ́lẹ̀ inú dáa jù òun kọ́ ẹ pé service ẹ̀ ń sá lọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan.
Nigerian students, the youth.
Sherry títí ẹ̀ ló clear dáadáa jù tí eléyìí tá gbé òun ló clear dáadáa jù but service ẹ̀ ò dáa.
Yes, activists together. It is not in the place.
Sherry báyìí tí service yẹn ò bá dáa à nílé enjoy ẹ̀ and then nínú gbogbo òun ló gbé ojú tó dáa.
Tell us that we will not protest. If we will not protest, it is really the public who will see reason why we should not protest. Because we don't enjoy protesting. It is our sweat and our time that we want to sacrifice.
Ruda for any good shot.
We have already let's play one where Mohbad that was confirming that blood clot. Okay, voice note. You want to play voice note? Yes.
Ẹ má pariwo ẹ náà ní ẹ fẹ́ play nǹkan ẹ má pariwo ẹ ká gbọ́ please.
Okay, explain that thing. And reduce volume here, number one. Number two, let us know when you're starting so everybody will be silent.
Like everybody is silent so we can hear it.
Wait, now, wait. Are you ready to play? Yes. Everybody silent. Start now. Let's hear it.
Ẹ wo ẹ̀yin Yomi. The point is legal counsel. If the police were telling us Mohbad was injected, Sherry Yomi, Sherry, ẹni ló gbé good shot. Ṣùgbọ́n service ẹ̀ ò dáa. Ó ló gbé correct shot.
Ẹjọ́ báwo ni wọ́n gúnyàn lábẹ́rẹ́ ṣe ní ṣe pẹ̀lẹ́jẹ̀? Báwo ni wọ́n gúnyàn lábẹ́rẹ́ di pé ọrùn sáré kọ́? Ojú abẹ́rẹ́ yẹn fẹ̀. Ó fẹ̀.
Ẹni bínú. A máa manage ẹ̀ níṣẹ́ pọ́ ẹni ò sí ń bẹ̀. Oyè yín.
be specific, not even dates. She keeps saying, ní ọjọ́ Monday tí ọmọ mi kú yẹn o. Ní ọjọ́ Monday tí Mohbad kú yẹn o. More than 2-3 occasions.
And there is no way she would have mixed that money because she was meant to collect money on that Monday.
According to her interview, she said that she called Mohbad in the morning and he's not picking up, which is very unusual. Then she would not rest. After a while, she called Yomi and Yomi picked, confirming that Mohbad was sleeping. Then she would not even rest after the conversation. In less than an hour, she still picked the phone and called back. So we was asking, Mommy, she had gone calling. So you're calling and calling. She said, no, I just want to speak with Mohbad. See Mohbad about it. And you go away. Then after a while again, she still called back. And Mohbad was screaming. Mohbad is and all that. Confirming that film Monday.
Now, let's ask ourselves, Nigerians. The people that Mohbad cares so much about, he even tattooed their names on his body. They now pick his body on Tuesday, and they were rushing it to the solar men as if they were saving his life. Don't you think burying that kind of a young boy and assuming that kind of a person with those experiences, and then you want us as youth, we want future in this country, then we should accept that having seen the truth after assuming the body, because we have police that are not ready to stand by the truth and justice, then we should go and return the body back into it without the justice for the person. Why did we assume in the first place? This brings something terrible to the society if we fail to act as people.
Exactly.
Mohbad is a brother. He's a Nigerian. You are a Nigerian. Soldiers fight for Nigerians. Nigerian soldiers fight for Nigerians. Nigerian police, they protect Nigerians, not the privileged ones, not the government officials. Now it is time for them to stand by the Nigerian Constitution and stand by Nigerians. And we are, trust me, 2 weeks. Justice will be said. This is not making sense. This one is demarcating Nigeria. It's not making sense. Foreigners are interested in justice for Mohbad. What are we going to tell our children in this kind of a case? If it is not a case that is known to the public, it's a different ballgame. This is already a public case. Why would they now say we'll trash it and we'll make the public irrelevant? They are targeting your essence of dignity. If you allow it, if you will not allow it, you will know in the next few weeks. But if you stand firm, you're saving your soul, you're saving the soul of your loved ones, and then we all will live and benefit from this country. So this time I'd like to say thank you all for coming. Thank you all for being a parent, for being a Nigerian, for being a law-abiding citizen. Thank you all for standing firm and volunteering. Justice for Mohbad is justice for all.
Yeah, justice for all. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Yomi, Fabiyi. Thank you, all the.
Thank you, our friends.
Justice for Mohbad. J4M. Thank you. All the media in the house. Thank you, all the TikTok in the house. Thank you, everybody. I need to leave this sorry, Mama, láti kó níbi tí wọ́n ti ọ̀rẹ́ tí ó ti ń pọ̀ ẹ̀ ká wà lọ́dọ̀ Yomi bí báyìí. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, all the lawyers in the house. Thank you, all the media in the house. Thank you all the TikTok. Justice for Mohbad family in TikTok. Thank you everybody. Thank you all our fans. Justice for Mohbad. Justice for all. Justice for Mohbad ìmọ́lẹ̀ ìlérí Olúwa.
The Nigerian police
Justice for all.
will take over Mohbad's case and give it to a different command outside the Lagos State Police Command and SCID, and then they will need to look into the case holistically.
Thank you all lovers of Bola Abuja. Thank you.
That so many wrongdoing that led to Mohbad's demise. And it's already a public case. We want something that will represent us well. So we believe that.
Thank you all, Justice for Mohbad. All over the world.
Take the case back to the right path. But if in 2 weeks, the top hierarchy, right from the IG, AIG, PIGs, AIGs, they refuse to, attend to a plight and complain, a civil and lawful law like this, then they will conclude that the entire Nigerian police force are willing to stand behind murderers. Which, of course, we must be able to stand up and fight against as people, because that does not represent who we are as a nation. Nowhere in the world should any police institution back murderers, especially in clearing cases like this with serious, damning, and convincing evidence. So, of course,
Follow the host here. Follow the host. Thank you, Ma. Thank you, Ma.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Follow the host and share.
Thank you, Mr. Yomi Fabiyi. We appreciate you. We say big thanks to you for this wonderful conference.
She's the Lagos State Police Command, which is saddled with the responsibility of investigating the case because of jurisdiction. Is the Lagos State Police Command. And when you look at the things that have been happening lately,
thank you, everybody. Help us share this program, please. Share, comment, like and share, follow. Follow our page so you can see anything that is coming up in our platform. Please follow this page.
This is what we'll be doing with the justice. The administration of criminal justice law will never permit that the police should cover up murderers. Now look at the case. I reported a case to the state command, the SCID. I wrote the petition there. And suddenly, somebody who actually is meant to be the suspect wrote to the commissioner of police and saying that, somebody is trying to impersonate me. I don't know whether they've included that aspect of, because normally if they are impersonating you, it is okay for the CP to say, what were they impersonating you with? And what is it about this video? And even, of course, it should be able to be linked to like, we're even investigating this particular case in our command. So why should somebody who was in the house with you when Mohbad died, in a case we are investigating that we're still looking for the cause of death, why should the person even think of using your handle to say this is how the person died? Somebody tell me what we're looking for. And then why should the person say, I want to give video? How much more to even believe that there was even an impersonation? And then the next thing, this person that was meant to be a suspect, which is Abdullah Alaba, suddenly become the complainant. And my case, my petition was unattended to. And then by the time I got a link, I went to the police and said, okay, harmonize the whole case and then investigate impersonation, investigate the witness account of how Mohbad died, investigate the video. And then they suddenly, at the same command, they said they are not going to be looking into that, the video. They are not looking even into the confession. That the only thing they want to treat is the impersonation. Trying to give a cover for Adura Aloma, who actually shouted me up.
Family members of making being an interloper, and we are saying that there's a possibility
possibility that there is something sinister about your love for family members. What is that
when you are giving, you are overhyping the status of family with this kind of set of people, except the father. They actually don't deserve to be called family to Mohbad. They've lost their right to be called his family. The moment they messed up with his life is after death that way. Because let's be honest with ourselves. If truly a nurse was invited to come and inject Mohbad and he ran into an anaphylactic reaction and he died, let's assume that is even a lie. It never happened. Let's assume that was what happened. That is not a natural death. For somebody who is being threatened for months, that is running for his life, all these people you are saying, they say I have something sinister, it's because they don't want a secret to be revealed. Ask yourself the honest question. You should have asked either of them, did you report that incident to the police? They failed to report the activities of the nurse to the police because the police were not aware. They had already been, the same family had already taken Mohbad for burial. None, as we speak now, no member of Mohbad family had reported what happened to Mohbad till he died or breathed his last. Because they've gone to bury him. Do you understand? So most certainly, those sort of family does not have even the local standing. They don't have a moral right to even challenge my actions. And then at the end of the day, make it make sense. What else will I be looking for? Is Mohbad not a Nigerian? Don't have right to stand in for my fellow Nigerian? I travel abroad. For over 19 years I've been traveling abroad. Nigerians have been taking care of me. And they are not my family members. Did I hold them anything? Did they hold me anything? They are doing it because they feel we are same citizens. We are same blood. Come from the same, soil. So why should I ignore Mohbad in his own case? His spirit and body is asking for justice, and he deserves justice.
Thank you for the
and
gift.
Those are not his family. I'm sorry. The only person that have a right to say I am Mohbad's family is the father.
You're accusing everybody in the family, but you're exonerating the father. Didn't the father sanction the burial that happened, that the video was everywhere of his neck being bent? Didn't the father know some of these things at that time, or was there he felt he was jumping out of their wish to actually fight for justice?
There are some times when you're placed with some situation. Most of is evident. He was not there when the son died. He was called in. By all means, he expects that those that witnessed it should be able to come through to him and say, this is what happened. However, he realized that virtually everybody that were present then, they were already united to keep what happened away from him. And then when you have about 16, 20 people outside you, and if you don't have evidence, if you begin to fight, you might feel like, oh, this is going to be a fight within the family. Do you understand? And the same family, they've turned against me that if you fight us, you will fail because you don't even have anything against any of us. So if you say you want to fight, you will turn to a nuisance. So best thing is accept it as an act of God, and whatever you want to do, let us go and bury him. And the man said, you know what? For whatever intent or purpose, you all does not deserve to have a role to play in his last ending. I will ensure that I continue with the love I have for my son and bury him properly. But as our tradition, forbids, there is limit to how a father will play the role in the interment of his child. At that point, they continued their hate on Mohbad. And when they were going to get him into the casket, they missed the dignity of that young man. And no human being deserves to be treated with less dignity. There is no way a father would have buried his son that way. Maybe we should take away the culture that will say parents should not take care of their loved ones, including children that bury them. Because kò sẹ́ni tó lè mọ̀ pọ̀ bí ọlọ́mọ. They took the boy's life, they covered it up, and the little time the father said, okay, I've taken over my son for burial. Let me go and heal my wound. But because of our tradition, people will misconstrue me. Okay, you that are younger ones, he still gave back the boy to people that No one took his life, but I don't need to help the boy. Because you will realize eventually when the truth begins to come out.
When they will come out, either they like it or not.
Mohbad actually lost his life, fought even before these people begging that they should save him and take him to hospital. I went to the estate. Kuramed Hospital is 4 minutes away from Mohbad's house.
Wow.
There is a pharmacy like 40 seconds from his house. If Mohbad was truly bleeding from Ikorodu, where is the plaster that was used to stop the bleeding? And how can Mohbad, as skinny as he is, he bled from Sunday to Tuesday?
Hey.
Which human being will survive that? So at the end of the day, the nurse came in, and the next thing is, let me give you. So the nurse did not even make an attempt to even cover the wound because there was no wound. All these things is not going to make sense for us as a country. And the only thing you want us to do as young people is to, because it's Nigeria.
Nigeria, jaga.
Criminality represents evil, and wicked people. Are there no good people in Nigeria? Are there no good people that will say to the bad people and wicked people, not on your life? Why must we be, shut out? So why are the wicked people not scared of the good people? Are you part of the wicked people? Did your parents raise you to be wicked?
Wicked os ṣọ́ra. Àwa tá a ṣe wicked náà ní ká ṣọ́ra àgbọ́dọ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ àgbọ́dọ̀ mí. Àgbọ́dọ̀ wúkọ́. Bàbá náà ní jẹ́lé tani mọ̀ kan tó tún máa ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́la tani mọ̀ ẹni tó máa kàn.
But it can save many souls, including your child.
Justice for Mohbad, justice for all.
Look at that.
Justice for all.
Whatever, with his girlfriend, Timelaine. He didn't have recourse to the parents.
Yeah.
How much they spent on him? Because they buy Mohbad. Did anything happen?
Nothing.
Did anything happen? So now it's beginning to happen. Whose daughter is next? Trust me. If
Gbàtọ́ pa Mohbad tí o sì kọkàn ṣé báyìí ló tún pọ̀ obìnrin ló tún pa ìyàwó ló tún pa girlfriend ẹ̀ náà nísìn tí kò tún sí ìkọ̀kan náà wọ́n fẹ́ pa wọ́n tán ní Nàìjíríà ni. Tádà mọ̀ tó máa kàn ẹbí wo la mọ̀ tó máa kàn àbúrò nìkan gbogbo wa lórúkọ Jésù. We will fight this to the end.
You have right to take somebody's life if you're angry.
We will fight this fight to the end. Justice for
How will visitors to Nigeria live peacefully here?
Last question. From what you have gathered, what you had, what really went on in that house?
Justice for business.
Like some steps.
I'm not going to be speaking like I was there.
It's not there.
I'm asking that whoever is making attempts to use the Nigerian police to cover up what will have been your eyes, my eyes, and the eyes of the judge in the public, they should take their hands off. The police should do their due diligence.
Help us share this program.
From the voice that they played.
Ẹ bá wa share ẹjọ́, ẹ bá wa like, ẹ bá wa comment, ẹ follow wa.
That means with that iCloud, Wunmi is not bigger than the Constitution.
So anything tó bá ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lórí justice for Mohbad, a lè máa mú wá fún yín. Please follow us, please. Follow Bola Abuja. Like this program. Share it to others.
And now,
share it to family, friends.
To say, you know what, at this junction there is a court order.
Share it to your neighbor.
That you share with your ex. We need to go into the videos. In this Adura's case,
comment on this program.
Or Adura's phone. Both phones must belong to Adura.
We need your feedback. Public, please.
It's quite nuisance for them to think we fall for that gibberish. How did Adura forget to log out his TikTok? Then Damola had access to it. The only truth, another truth that is there is, let me give you that joker now. The email that was used to send the video to me was not Adura's personal email. It's one of those con emails that they use for fraud or stuff like that, or to do whatever they want to do. So if Adura forgot to log out his email on that same phone, how did Damola now log in another Gmail on the phone that has Adura's TikTok? Are you comprehending? How? Make it make sense. So when I went to the police,
Nigeria is gbogbo wa na fẹ́ kí Nigeria dáadáa.
He came to my press conference 2 weeks ago. He had every opportunity to convince the world that Mr. Yomi.
Ìbátá tí wà ń kékeré náà ti ń parọ́ pé Nàìjíríà jàgàjàgà Nàìjíríà ò tí kúrò ní jàgàjàgà ẹjọ́ ẹgbà wá o.
That the impersonated is not even the bone of contention. Somebody is telling you how my brother ended his life. The last part of my brother. His mother, Mohbad's mom, she's not compassionate to say that. Why should Damola picture the end of Mohbad that way? They were not talking about those allegations that, he was not spiked by domestic violence. They were not talking about the video. They didn't even bring the full video. The full video that they know does exist. What does that make to us?
10 minutes. I draw 10 minutes in the video here.
By the neck and say, bring the full video. I can't do that. It is the police that will have to do it. And I wrote a petition to that. They said they are not looking into that. So I should keep quiet because I'm going to be scared of who? So if they take my son's life that way and there's a video, that is the way they will say they want to do it. I have to fight now because I don't want that to happen to my son. So if I keep praying, God forbid, they should be. They did it. Similarly, did it to somebody's daughter.
Yeah, you go. Yeah.
They couldn't protest. They think I am a parent. I'm a big Mohbad in the when it's going to be your turn, do you want the public to stand for you again? The public says, let's stand before it gets to anybody. That's what we're saying. Do you understand? Everybody has got rights to life. And it must be preserved. It is the right of every person standing beside you to do right by you, online or offline. Anger should not be an excuse. Domestic violence is a no. I have been shouting, and we all should make it as a point of a focal point. Contain your anger. Self-control is key. Somebody raised the child you want to buy. That is somebody's hope. That is somebody's last hope. If you have taken the person's life. Look at the father. He was a carpenter.
Father.
So what are we talking about? It's not just about Mohbad. It's not just about the father. It's about us. It's about society. And that is why we must all rise up and stand firm. And tell the police to do the needful. And they will do the needful.
Yes. I can't see it.
Thank you.
God bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Yomi. God bless you. God bless you, Mr. Yomi. Ẹni tó lọ wò pa kò sẹ́ni tó lè pa. Ṣàṣàǹgẹ̀lẹ̀ ẹ̀tọ́rọ̀ ọwọ́ o ṣàṣàǹgẹ̀lẹ̀ ó tọrọ bàtà wọ̀ lọ́wọ́ o ṣàṣàǹgẹ̀lẹ̀.
Mo blọọkì Yomi. Máa fi wọ́n lẹ̀. Mo bọ̀ bá kí ọ Antẹ́ni.
Mo ti blọọkì ta ló fẹ́ yà wá. Mo fẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ wọn. Ẹ wọlé sọ.
Okay. Bóyá kí a fi Mr. Yomi sílẹ̀ báyìí ká náà wá lọ sọ títí wa.
Thank you guys.
Thank you, Yomi Fabiyi. Well done.
Yes, so justice for Mohbad.
Justice for Mohbad. Justice for all. Well done. Keep on good job.
Ó ti blọọkì. Ṣé kí sáré yà? Ẹ lè gbé sílẹ̀ náà. Sorry, ó ń charge.
Àwọn èèyàn bá Mr. Yomi ya picture o. Wọ́n wá ń bì. Ní photographer wà nínú yàrá mi.
Ṣé wọn náà yóò wojú wa báyìí?
Okay, let's guys. Justice is not it. Okay, guys, let's continue our own. Yes, thank you, everybody. Let me update Mr. Yomi for now. Yes. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. I appreciate everybody on this program today. And once again, I will say big thanks to Mr. Yomi Fabiyi, ọkùnrin gbàgbàgbà, ọkùnrin tó dúró tán, ọkùnrin tó sọ pé no for killing in our country. ọkùnrin tó sọ pé òun fẹ́ ìdájọ́ tó dẹ̀ dúró tó dúró tán pátápátá tó gbé gbogbo ara ẹ̀ síta tó ní òkè ibi tó bá fẹ́ já sí ni kó já sí àní justice for Mohbad yìí ṣe ó gbọ́dọ̀ wá sí ìmúṣẹ ni and then ká má gbàgbé wípé Ọlọ́run ọba alààyè kò kí ń dúró ní ẹ̀yìn alábòsí téèyàn bá rí òtítọ́ tó bá dúró lórí òtítọ́ ó lè tọ̀ wọ́n lè mìyàn lọ́tún wọ́n lè mìyàn lósì wọ́n lè ṣe gbàás lọ́tún lósì ṣùgbọ́n bí àfi ọ̀fẹ́ ni bí wọ́n kọ́ ni òtítọ́ òun ló máa lékè irọ́. It's not easy láti jáde láti wá jà fún ẹ̀tọ́ ọmọ ẹ̀tọ́ aráàlú but tí mo bá tún wò ní ìdàkejì it's very easy láti jáde láti jà fún ìjàǹgbara fún ẹ̀tọ́ ará ìlú ṣùgbọ́n tá a bá wò pé kò easy kí ni kò fi easy àfẹ́kọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ sí mi o àfẹ́kọ́ ṣe báyìí o àfẹ́kọ́ ṣe tọ̀hún o mò ń sá síwájú mò ń sá sẹ́yìn mò ń fẹ́ fi ara wọn kí ló lè fà tá a fi ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ tí àwọn ìlú tí gbogbo wa sáwà yìí ọ̀pọ̀ wa tá wà nílùú diaspora tí wọn bá jà fún ìlú wọn kí ìlú wọn kó dáa àní lè wá máa sáwá sínú ìlú wọn because kò sí nǹkan tá a fẹ́ nínú ìlú wọn tí a ò rí mo lè fún yín ní example ní never sọ pé ẹ jí láàárọ̀ ẹ sọ pé ẹ fẹ́ sùn lálẹ́ ní iná ti dé o jẹ́ kí n sáré lọ aṣọ tí mo fẹ́ wọ̀ lọ síbi iṣẹ́ o nítorí tí wọ́n máa jí láàárọ̀ la mo lè má rí ìbá náà o ẹ jẹ́ kí n sáré lọ uniform àwọn ọmọ mi o jẹ́ kí n sáré lọ uniform mi o jẹ́ kí n sáré lọ ṣáàjì fóònù mi o there's nothing like that in this country. Light is 24/7. Anytime tẹ bá jáde tẹ bá dénú ilé ẹ máa tọ̀nà yín anywhere tẹ bá lọ ẹ máa bá náà ni ẹ bá jí láago kan òru iná wà kẹ jí láago méjì òru iná wà kí iná máa wà nínú ìlú kan ní every blessed day but tá a bá fẹ́ sọ ní ìlú Nàìjíríà for where tẹ́ a bá pè àwọn aráalé wa àwọn ẹbí wa wọ́n máa nípa kò sí náà ní ṣe rí wa bá sọ̀rọ̀ àìṣẹ̀sáré lọ ṣáàjì fóònù wa ní àsáré tan jẹnẹrétọ̀ ní ká fi ṣáàjì fóònù wa ní ṣó yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ kò yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ìgbà wo la fẹ́ ṣe eléyìí dà ìgbà wo ni a fẹ́ ṣe dà kí a má gbàgbé wípé ìlú Nàìjíríà ìlú tó kún fún wàrà àti oyin ni ìlú tó dára ní ìlú Nàìjíríà ìlú tí a ní ọrọ̀ ajé nínú ìlú Nàìjíríà ìlú tí kò yẹ kí iná kó lọ ní ìlú Nàìjíríà ìlú tí kò yẹ kí omi lọ ní ìlú Nàìjíríà ìlú tẹ́ rí yẹn pọ́tò tó wà ní ìlú Nàìjíríà ó ti pa ìmọ̀ye ọmọ ológo sọnù nítorí pé ìwà ìkà ìwà ìbìkítà ìwà ìmọ̀ títara ẹni nìkan tí wọ́n bá ní kó lọ ṣe ojú pópónà tí wọ́n bá kó owó fún wọn àwọn bíi ìpele bíi márùn-ún náà máa pín owó yẹn láti ọ́fíìsì tó ti jáde sọ́dọ̀ ẹni tó jáde sí sọ́dọ̀ ẹni tó tún jáde sí sọ́dọ̀ ẹni tó tún jáde sí sọ́dọ̀ ẹni tó tún jáde sí títí ó fi máa kan ẹni tó máa ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn ṣé ní tó bá kan yẹn náà tún ṣe kí ni ó fẹ́ tún gbà nínú ó fẹ́ wá bó ṣe máa ṣe kí ni bó ṣe máa tún yọ díẹ̀ náà nínú ẹ̀ èrò wá fẹ́ wá ṣẹ́kù tó fẹ́ wá fi tún ọ̀nà ṣe. bí àwọn ọmọ bá jáde iléèwé gíga tí wọ́n bá rí iṣẹ́ ibi tó bá ti fẹ́ lọ ṣiṣẹ́ wọ́n á ní àfi tó bá mẹ́yìn ilẹ̀ tó bá jóbìnrin kó tó di pé wọ́n lè fún wọn ní iṣẹ́ tí ìyá àti bàbá tí ó jìyà fún láti rán ọmọ ẹ̀ lọ sí iléèwé nígbà tó ọmọ wọn bá ka ìwé yìí tán tó bá jáde iléèwé yìí á ṣe kí ni á bẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́ á lè fi ṣe ìrànlọ́wọ́ fún ẹbí àti ará àti fún ara ẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n àwọn kan máa take àwọn ọmọ yẹn wọ́n máa take wọn for granted ìyàwó lé wọ́n máa ní kó fẹ̀yìn lé tébù ní ọ́fíìsì ni tí ròdẹ̀ sí nínú ìlú yìí so irú àwọn ìwà àbàjẹ́ báyìí ni a ṣetán láti ṣe kí ni láti jẹ́ kó dẹ́kun nínú ìlú wa. ìyẹn lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ lọ sí social media any handle tẹ́ bá ń lò ṣé Instagram nẹ́ ń lò ní ṣé TikTok nẹ́ ń lò ní Facebook nẹ́ ń lò ní ṣé YouTube nẹ́ ń lò ní name it any handle tẹ́ bá lò lórí social media ẹ lè ṣí lè kílẹ̀ tó oṣù kan má rí pé wọ́n pààyàn ní Nàìjíríà why tí wọ́n fi ń pa àwọn èèyàn dànù báyìí wọ́n dẹ̀ ń ṣe wọ́n mú jẹ lẹ́yìn tí Mohbad yìí tá a sọ yìí tí àti ìrojú tu ẹ̀ yìí ìmí tún ti ṣẹlẹ̀ tí gbogbo yín dẹ̀ mọ̀ sí eléyìí tó ti ẹ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ akọrin ni ẹni tó ń kọrin Ọlọ́run tó ń kọrin tó jẹ́ pé tó bá dé inú ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì tó bá ní òun mínísítà òun forin òun mínísítà tó bá ju wọ́n bá gbogbo àwọn ọmọ ọjọ́ máa ṣubú lọ gbàràgbà ni girlfriend ẹ̀ tó ti ń bá rìn bí ọdún mélòó bóyá ọdún mẹ́ta náà pè ní bóyá ọdún kan àbọ̀ ni òun ló gé orí ẹ̀ kódà tó gbé orí ẹ̀ jáde ó yọ gbogbo ara ẹ̀ ó yọ ara yẹn kúrò nínú egungun kò sí egungun kankan nínú ẹran ó yọ gbogbo ara yẹn sílẹ̀ lọ́tọ̀ ó yọ egungun sílẹ̀ lọ́tọ̀ imagine irú ayé wo là ń lò nílùú Nàìjíríà gbé kí wọ́n gbé jẹ́kẹ́mi náà gbé kájọ pawọ́pọ̀ ká ṣe kí ni ká tún ìlú wa ṣe àwa táwa ń bíbá inú ara òrokùn ara ọ̀rẹ́ dìyẹ tá bá rí pé aráàlú òyìnbó wá sí Nàìjíríà báyìí kò sí báráàlú òyìnbó yẹn bó ṣe fẹ́ mú ara tó bóyá ó ti múra bí ẹni pé ó yẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń bọ̀ láti inú ọjà Ìdúmọ̀tà ni àbí inú ọjà Mile 12 níbi tí wọ́n ti ń kó ata ni ẹ máa ṣì mọ́ páráàlú òyìnbó ni because àkí ń rí oòrùn nínú ìlú wa òtútù ni all the time so ara wa máa ń fresh ni tó bá tẹ̀ ti fún wa tẹ Nàìjíríà báyìí beauty yẹn tún máa wá jáde ju bó ṣe yẹ lọ because òun ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ pa wá ni from there wọ́n máa ti mọ̀ páráàlú òyìnbó nílé wọ́n máa pàdánù ṣáá ni àìmọye aráàlú òyìnbó tí wọ́n ń pa ìmí láti airport tí máa tẹ̀lé mọ́tò ẹ̀ débi tó ń lọ ìmí bá wọn ti mọ̀ pé ó ń bọ̀ ni wọ́n ti máa ṣàlàmí pé àlágbájá ń bọ̀ ńlé o there's one tí mo mọ̀ sí tí kò jẹ́ kí n lè wá sí Nàìjíríà ó fún mi ní phobia burúkú woman tí à ń sọ nípa yìí ó wá ṣe òkú màmá ẹ̀ ní Nàìjíríà pẹ̀lú àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ méjì kò sẹ́ni tí ò mọ story yẹn ní ìlú United Kingdom London ni lady yẹn gbé èèyàn mímọ̀ ni ikú lady yẹn in fact ó dá gbogbo ìgboro London rú ní àárín àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá everybody ń forí gbárí ni pé Bọ́lá ní orúkọ woman náà ó sì yẹ ẹ̀tàn òun àtàwọn ọmọ wọn ń padà bọ̀ sí United Kingdom láti ìlú wọn tó ń fi drive lọ sí èyí tí driver ń gbé wọn lọ sí Muritala airport wọ́n dẹ̀ tẹ̀lé wọn lẹ́yìn àwọn apani yìí wọ́n dẹ̀ sẹ́ẹ̀tì ìbọn wọn sí ọ̀gángán orí ẹni arábìnrin yẹn wọ́n dẹ̀ fún jẹ tán kódà wọ́n ò rí dù dé hospital obìnrin yẹn gbẹ̀mí mi ni àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ lónìí wọ́n ti di ọmọ ọlọ́mọ nínú United Kingdom kí ló dé àwọn ìjọba wa kedere ìfẹ́ ara tí wọ́n nìkan ni wọ́n mọ̀ ẹ lọ wo ìgbà tí wọ́n sọ pé wọ́n fẹ́ ṣèǹjì owó Nàìjíríà nígbà ìbò ẹ lọ wo owó táwọn kan ti kó pamọ́ ẹ lọ wo bó ṣe lọ dà sórí àkìtàn tó ń dáná sun tírélà báyìí ni wọ́n fi ń dáná sun ni wọ́n ń da owó yẹn tírélà báyìí wọ́n fi lọ kó owó yẹn sí orí àkìtàn tí wọ́n dẹ̀ ń dáná sun owó yẹn ẹjọ́ àwọn wo ni wọ́n tọ́jú owó yẹn pamọ́ owó tí wọ́n tọ́jú pamọ́ yẹn tí wọ́n bá fi ṣe ilé ìwòsàn ọ̀fẹ́ fún àwọn èèyàn tí ó kù díẹ̀ káàtó fún láti lè sanwó hospital bills wọn ṣé a máa ní pé ìyẹn ò dáa tó tí wọ́n bá gbé olóyún dé hospital tó ń pàpàpọ̀ ikú báyìí tó ń rọ bí burúkú wọ́n á ní tí kò bá ti sanwó wọn ò lè dá lóhùn àìmọye olóyún báyìí ibi tó ti ń rọbí yẹn ló dẹ̀ máa kú sí nínú ìlú yìí. Wọn ò fẹ́ mọ̀ bóyá o fẹ́ sanwó bóyá o fẹ́ sanwó. Àwọn ò ti ẹ̀ sanwó ní United Kingdom, àwọn ìlú bòmí ń sanwó, àwọn America ń sanwó. But wà nínú ilé ẹ báyìí kò kọ̀ wú kọ́kọ́ rí pé kọ́ yẹ ó fẹ́ kọjá ẹ̀mí ẹ̀. Just pick your phone and call the ambulance. Ọmọ àyàbò ẹni even nǹkan tó bá ń pe ambulance yẹn lọ́wọ́ ní time tó bá ń pe ambulance yẹn tí bóyá ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ ò lè gbé mọ́ kó lè pè tí ò lè sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́, wọ́n dẹ̀ máa trace ẹ̀ dé ilé yẹn kó má tẹ̀ tí fún wọn ní àdírẹ́sì ni mò ń sọ. Kò sọ pé ẹ̀ lò ó wà in danger ó sick ó need the help wọn kọ̀kọ̀ kó dẹ̀ dákẹ́ bẹ̀ kó má sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́. Wọ́n á make sure wípé wọ́n ṣe kí ni wọ́n wá yín ẹni yẹn dé ilé yẹn. Wọ́n á wá ẹni yẹn dé ilé yẹn wọ́n á dẹ̀ rescue life ẹ̀. 1 minute ẹjọ́. So irú yẹn náà na fẹ́ kó lè máa ṣẹlẹ̀ nílùú Nàìjíríà. Àbá ẹni kankan jà, àbá ẹni kankan wí ẹjọ́, ṣùgbọ́n a fẹ́ ìdájọ́ òtítọ́ àti òdodo fún ìlérí Olúwa. Tí ìdájọ́ bá wáyé, àwọn míì tó tún máa ṣerú wà báyẹn wọ́n á rò lẹ́ẹ̀mejì wò pé ìjẹ́ táwọn bá ṣerú wà báyìí tí wọ́n bá mú wọn kọ́ pé àwọn ìjọba wa wọn ní fi wọ́n sílẹ̀ láì ṣe pé wọ́n fún ìdájọ́. But tí ìdájọ́ ò bá wáyé, àwọn míì àtúnṣe máa ṣe lọ ṣe bí òun rẹ̀ nísìn a year and 6 months ní ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad. Ní àárín a year and 6 months yẹn ṣe ti mọ iye èèyàn tó ti pa girlfriend ẹ ti mọ iye èèyàn tó ti pa boyfriend ẹ ti mọ iye èèyàn tó ti pa àbúrò tàbí tó ti pa ẹ̀gbọ́n. Somebody send me a video clip. Ìgbà tí mo ṣí fídíò yẹn tí mo ní pé kí n wò, ara mi ń gbọ̀n ni. Ọmọ 14 years. Màmá tó bóyá ó bí ni bóyá ó gbà tọ́ ni láti kékeré. Ó sọ fún màmá yẹn pé màmá yẹn kọ́ ló bí òun. Màmá yẹn ní pé kí ló dé tó fi mọ̀ pé òun kọ́ lòun bí ẹ. Ó ní bọ̀dá alágbájá táwọn jọ ń ṣeré ládùúgbò. Bọ̀dá yẹn ló sọ pé ẹ kì í ṣe màmá òun. Màmá yẹn ní ìṣó lọ́dọ̀ bọ̀dá tó dárúkọ yìí. Wọ́n lọ sọ́dọ̀ bọ̀dá yẹn. Màmá yẹn mọ bọ̀dá tó ń sọ yìí. Torí bọ̀dá tó ń sọ yìí màmá bọ̀dá yẹn àti màmá ọmọ tí à ń sọ yìí ọ̀rẹ́ ni wọ́n. Màmá yẹn lọ sí ọ̀dọ̀ bọ̀dá tó ń sọ yìí. Ń gbé lágbájá ń gbọ́. Ọmọ òun sọ wípé ó sọ pé òun kọ́ lòun bí. Ó ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ni òun sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ìyá ẹni báwo ló dẹ̀ ṣe mọ̀ pé òun kọ́ lòun bí? Kí ló dé tó fi sọ pé òun kọ́ lòun bí? Ó ní nítorí pé ọjọ́ tí ẹ lọ gbé ọmọ yẹn ní ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn motherless baby. Ó ní ẹgbẹ́ ya ọ̀dọ̀ màmá òun. Ẹ̀dẹ̀ ń sọ̀rọ̀ lòun fi mọ̀ pé ẹ̀yin kọ́ lẹ bí ọmọ yẹn. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí pé màmá bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn àti màmá ọmọ tó sọ pé ẹ̀gbọ́n àdúgbò sọ pé òun kọ́ lòun bí wọ́n ti jọjọ́ rẹ̀. Màmá yẹn fa ọmọ ẹ̀ wọ́n kúrò ńbẹ̀ wọ́n lọ lé. Ṣé àpé ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ló mú ọmọ yẹn pa ìyá yẹn? Mo dẹ̀ ń pọ̀pọ̀ èèyàn tó bá ń gbọ́ program yìí bóyá wà pẹ̀lú mi nísinsìnyí abẹ́ṣì máa gbọ́ létà. Ẹ máa mọ̀ pé a máa rẹ́ni tó mọ̀ sí story yẹn torí story yẹn ó káàkiri gan. Story tí mò ń sọ inú oṣù January ni story yẹn ṣẹlẹ̀ ní 2025 yìí. Ní 2025 tàwa yìí ni problem yẹn ṣẹlẹ̀. Ọmọ 14 years. Ọmọ yẹn òun ti máa ń sá kúrò lóhun ti máa ń jó òun ti máa ń ṣe. Ìgbà tí wọ́n rán níṣẹ́ orúkọ jíṣẹ́ ọ ní kó jẹun kó ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀. Màmá yẹn ní pé òkè ẹni tó sọ fẹ́ pé òun kọ́ lòun bí ẹ̀ òun ní kó lọ bá. Ọmọ yẹn dẹ̀ ṣọ́ màmá yẹn títí màmá yẹn gòkè ó dẹ̀ lọ ti màmá yẹn ó dẹ̀ tẹ̀lé màmá yẹn lọ ó dẹ̀ lọ ti màmá yẹn látòkè sísàlẹ̀ màmá yẹn dẹ̀ kú. Ọmọ 14 years. Ṣé báyìí ni Nàìjíríà ṣe fẹ́ máa lọ? a fẹ́ kó rí báyìí a fẹ́ kó rí báyìí aburú ò ní kun ẹnìkọ̀ọ̀kan wa àwọn tí ṣẹlẹ̀ tó dẹ̀ ń ṣẹlẹ̀ sí tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ sí a bá wọn kẹ́dùn aburú ò tún ní ṣẹlẹ̀ sí wọn mọ́ but kí ni nǹkan yìí kó má bàa máa continue òun ní ìjà tí à ń jà yìí it was so tough fún Yomi wọ́n fà á lọ́pá wọ́n fà á lẹ́sẹ̀ wọ́n fà á lórí wọ́n ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ but ó ní pé sẹ́ òun stand on his own feet to fight this justice for Mohbad to the last tí wọ́n máa fi sọ fún wa pé justice for Mohbad ó wá sí ayé ó wá sí ìmúṣẹ so ẹ ṣé gan gbogbo ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi tí ẹ ń gbọ́ ohùn mi ní wákàtí yìí bó tilẹ̀ jẹ́ wípé nígbà tí à ń ṣe program yẹn pẹ̀lú Yomi mò ń fẹ́ wá àwọn ibi tó dáa láti lè rí lò mo ṣe ń ṣèǹjì lọ ṣèǹjì bọ̀ ẹ rí mo fẹ́ wá àwọn tó yẹ pé because gbogbo wa máa wà lórí TikTok àwọn host dẹ̀ máa ń ní àwọn panelists ní orí kíní side wọn mi ò fẹ́ lọ gbé tàwọn yẹn mo fẹ́ gbé tó yẹ pé ó wà plain ó wà open tí gbogbo yín máa lè rí dáadáa gẹ́gẹ́ bí iṣẹ́ tèmi dẹ̀ ń ṣe gẹ́gẹ́ bí ayàwòrán àti camera woman mo mọ ibi tó yẹ kí èèyàn lè gbé camera sí àwọn tó record ti Yomi wọn ò gbé camera wọn sí ibi tó yẹ kó gbé camera wọn sí ààrí enjoy ẹgbẹ́ tí ni wọ́n ń gbé sí àgbà tí àwọn èèyàn bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ ẹni tó bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ nídìí kí wọ́n ṣó ẹni yẹn so wọ́n fà tí mo fi ń switch from one place to another from one platform to another to get the best èyí tí wọ́n gbé èyí tó jẹ́ kókó tí a máa lè rí plain dáadáa so sorry for that fún yẹn mo kàn fẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ lè rí dáadáa náà ni mo ṣe ń switch up and down pé kí n lè wo èyí tó máa jẹ́ best tá a máa lè rí dáadáa kárí kó wà wide yẹn ó page pé àwọn tó jẹ́ pé àwọn panelists ti wà lórí ọ̀dọ̀ host ṣó ti yé yín so ẹ ṣé gan ni bó bá ṣe ń lọ lórí justice for Mohbad èmi á máa mú wá ṣó ti yé yín torí mọ̀ pé ẹ̀yin ti tèmi tẹjọ́ lólùfẹ́ Bọ́lá Àbújá gbogbo yín kọ́ni ẹ̀ mọ̀ pé justice for Mohbad ṣì wà hàn ẹ̀yẹ lómi ò tẹ̀ mọ̀ pé wọ́n tẹ̀ sì ń ṣe àwọn lómi ò tẹ̀ mọ̀ anything nípa TikTok justice for Mohbad ó wà active lórí TikTok kò wà active lórí other social network bóyá orí Facebook o orí YouTube kò fi bẹ́ẹ̀ wà active nítorí àṣẹ ní kábẹ́ẹ̀sì ni máa post ẹ̀ kádẹ̀ máa àdẹ̀ láwọn bloggers mi náà tó ń wá bá lórí TikTok tí wọ́n ń gbé lọ sórí page wọn kí àwọn ẹlòmíì lè máa rí as awareness like we just want people to know that justice for Mohbad is still going on and we are still standing for justice for Mohbad we call it J4M J justice 4 M for Mohbad so àwa táwa lórí TikTok tá à ń ṣe àpòra wa ní J4M and justice for Mohbad justice for all orúkọ mi ò yí padà Bọ́lá Àbújá ni mò ń jẹ́ mi ò yí orúkọ padà ẹ jọ̀ọ́ tẹ́ bá ṣe ń bá mi gbọ́ program mi ẹ má bá mi lọ sórí page mi Bọ́lá Àbújá filmmaker ẹ lọ bá mi follow mi ń bẹ̀ lórí eléyìí tí mo ti ń ṣe program mi Bọ́lá Àbújá ẹ tún follow mi bẹ̀yìn tẹ̀ tí follow mi tó mọ̀ pé orí eléyìí ni mo ní fans sí púpọ̀ jù bó torí Bọ́lá Àbújá filmmaker yẹn òun ni page mi ẹ lọ bá mi follow ẹ jọ̀ọ́ lórí YouTube ẹ lọ bá mi subscribe kò ná yín lówó tẹ́ bá click subscribe ẹ ní san penny ẹ ní san kọ́bọ̀ nígbà tó pé kẹ́ ẹ bá wa click subscribe ni pé tá bá ti ń post àwọn nǹkan yìí ẹ̀yin á máa lè rí ó máa gbé wá sí ẹnu desktop ẹnu ọ̀nà yín ni tó ti yé yín doorstep yín báyìí náà máa ti bá a kàn máa kanlẹ̀kùn pé ókè o Bọ́lá Àbújá tó ti gbélé yìí wá o ó yá o ẹgbà yìí kẹ́ ẹ ṣe kí ni kẹ́ ẹ yẹ̀ wò lórí Facebook náà àwa bá yín pé òun tún ti gbé wá o òun tún ti gbé dé so that's why mo fi sọ pé kẹ́ bá mi subscribe kẹ́ dẹ̀ follow mi kẹ́ dẹ̀ má kàn sọ pé kẹ́ kàn follow lásán àbí kẹ́ kàn wò kẹ́ kàn wà campus bó jẹ́ pé kẹ́ tẹ like lásán ẹ bá mi ṣe bó jẹ́ kẹ́ bá mi share ẹ bá mi ṣe bó jẹ́ kẹ́ bá mi ṣe kí ni kẹ́ bá mi comment pé òkè o nǹkan tí à ń jà fún yìí o kò wọ́ ọ̀tẹ̀ ká jà fún o ó wọ́ ọ̀tẹ̀ ká jà fún o kẹ́ tẹ̀ tún fi àdúrà ràn wá lọ́wọ́ pé Ọlọ́run á bá wa ṣe á bá wa tún ìlú Nàìjíríà ṣe ìlú Nàìjíríà ìlú gbogbo wa ni kò ní bàjẹ́ kò ní bàjẹ́ kò ní bàjẹ́ ìgbà táwọn àwọn kékeré àti ń gbọ́ pé Nàìjíríà jàgàjágá so ọdún mélòó ni Nàìjíríà fẹ́ fi di jàgàjágá ẹ rántí pé àwọn ọmọ tiwa náà tún ń bọ̀ lẹ́yìn ọmọ tí gbogbo wa ń bí ọmọ náà ń bọ̀ a dẹ̀ fẹ́ kí gbogbo orúkọ báyìí kó tún ṣe kí ni kó tún wà nígbà ayé títí wọn Ọlọ́run á wà pẹ̀lú gbogbo wa àní sọmọnù àní sọkọnù bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àní sọ ayánu ní ọdún yìí á jẹ́ ọdún tó máa dá fún wa àkóbá àdábá wàhálà àti ìdààmú kò ní jẹ́ ti tèmi àti tẹ̀yin bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kò ní jẹ́ ti tẹnì kankan nínú ìdílé wa ní agbára Olúwa láṣẹ Èdùmàrè ó dàbọ̀ bye for now love you bye love you guys bye 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 bye.